hardly even know her. Sorry, that was just bad. I hate those jokes. Liquor? I hardly know her. Catcher? I hardly know her. Fucker? I hardly know her. Thank God, I hate filling these things. I wish there was just an easy way to refill my fucking Heracles.
What's it called? Hercules?
Heracles Plus. It's the name of my tank.
This episode brought to you by Heracles Plus.
Makers of a fine, fine tank.
As well as Virgil's root beer. Using natural ingredients, we brew a root beer so pure, so rich and creamy, you'll swear it's made in heaven.
I don't know what the start button is anymore. Alright.
I guess no. What's space overview?
Oh, that's just an overview of Spaceman Combat.
Oh, it's Rise of the Empire. Is that the campaign?
Yes, it is.
So you want to do Galactic Conquest or campaign?
I prefer Galactic Conquest. I always love the strategy behind that, but I don't know.
I mean, you see my point with going with.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily think we're going to be closed-mouthed if we play Galactic Conquest. Because I know that this time I'm making it a point to be less invested in the game. I mean, I'm going to play, but it's going to be more about banter.
Alright. Let's try it then.
What era should we select?
We'll leave it to the viewers to vote in the comments.
Because that's going to work. Alright, and the votes are in. It turns out that the Clone Wars lost, and it's the Galactic Civil War.
Fuck the Clone Wars.
Yeah, because everyone knows the Droidicas are fixed. Shit is not fair.
That is root beer slushy.
I know. We froze the root beer for too long. We got it warm and we figured put it in the freezer, right? And then I was playing Fallout 4 for a little bit too long and it just froze. So now we have slush.
Oh, so I'm Rebels, is that it?
Wait, who do you want to be?
Fine, Rebels.
I want to be a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm the tall
I
one.
wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat and a 6'4". I'm not short. People are going to think I'm short. The tall one? You've got like 2 inches, man.
We're going to have to edit that bit out.
What?
The bit about how I'm taller.
Why?
Because it was something I wanted to do was provide the mystique that I'm actually really short, so that when people meet me in real life, I'm actually really tall.
Okay. I can't tell which planets are mine. Because...
No color.
I know.
That sucks.
Oh, God.
We might be recording this. I think it's recording in color, but for us, it's black and white.
For some unknown reason, and for anyone who knows anything about Star Wars, or as you can probably see,
It's
the
red.
way it's red and blue. You know.
But for the black and white viewership of us, it's just gray and gray.
Okay, so you own everything down there.
Pretty much, yeah.
I own Tatooine, Naboo. All right. So yeah, you watch any good movies lately?
Let's see. What have I watched recently? I've been watching a lot of Legend of Korra.
Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
You always watch that show. This is like the 3rd time in like years that you've come to me and been like, yeah, I'm watching Legend of Korra.
What's wrong with Legend of Korra?
What's wrong with Legend of Korra? I'm just saying, you've seen that show a lot. There's a lot of good shows out there, man. You should open up your wheelhouse. What about Justified? I know you like The Hateful Eight. I didn't realize Walton Goggins was in that. Do you know who Walton Goggins is?
No, not really.
He plays Boyd Crowder in Justified. He's a very, very charismatic actor. He's shining his brightest whenever he's given good dialogue and the ability to rant with it. Because he's got this presence and this charisma about him as an actor that not a lot of other actors do, especially when he's monologuing. Like, he can just He just wraps your ear around his tongue and just massages it with the sweetness of his charisma. It's a weird metaphor, but yes, that is what he does. It almost sounds like Walton Goggins is sexually assaulting your ears every time he speaks, but I promise you I meant it as much better than that.
No, I really like Legend of Korra.
And he was in Hateful Eight.
Really?
I don't know who he plays, but I saw him in the credits.
Well, there's not a lot of people in that movie.
He's a real skinny guy, and he's got a fucking bright white smile.
And he's
just
in Justified.
So big, yeah.
He's the villain.
In Hateful Eight?
No, in Justified.
In Justified, yeah. Kind of.
Alright, yeah, I know.
That's one of the reasons I love Justified, by the way, is because...
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Justified is like
He's my favorite character in the movie.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I cannot wait to watch that movie, but it's like an hour and 60 minutes.
I thought it was going to be...
Big movie.
I thought it was going to be Samuel L. Jackson. I thought that was going to be my favorite character. And at first he was. But then there's a scene where he kind of fucks over the story. And then that guy, the other guy.
Walton Goggins.
Mr. Goggins. He definitely surpasses him. In my favorability.
That doesn't surprise me, actually, because like I said, he's just such a good actor. He was in Predators as well, as the convict.
Yeah, he was pretty fun in that.
Yeah, he's real good in that.
Even though it wasn't a really good movie.
It wasn't? You didn't think it was? I thought it was phenomenal.
I
thought it was the righteous continuation of a great indie sci-fi, not indie, but major sci-fi series in the 90s, which is Predator. I mean, AVP destroyed 2 classic franchises, and Predators and Prometheus were the attempts to bring those franchises back from the dead. And one of them, in my opinion, was a success, which is Predators.
Yeah.
I thought that was a fun...
Alright, I will admit that it was pretty good.
Oh yeah, it was every bit as fun and adventurous as the originals.
My thing with the Predator films, and what I really love about the Predator films, is that they start out as completely different movies. Like, Predator is a Vietnam-era war movie, and then Predator just fucking shows up and tears shit. Predator 2 is a cop movie, like a gory cop movie, and Predator just shows up and wrecks shit. Predators is just Predators.
It's just Predator movie. It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
I think if they really wanted to do it like a modern sequel to Predator, they would have to have like a spy movie, and then Predator shows up and fucks shit up.
Yeah, that'd be great. That would be pretty fucking great. That was what made those movies so interesting, because it was like... Yeah, it was almost like... Those movies were like a serious Family Guy sketch. Where, like, you have a situation, and it's an understandable situation. It's a familiar situation. It's a comforting situation. You know? A war movie. Who hasn't seen a war movie? Who doesn't love a war movie? A cop movie. Who doesn't and hasn't seen a cop movie that they like?
Yeah.
You know? But then in comes Predator, just like fucking like Kool-Aid Man, busting down the wall, raising all kinds of hell. And yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
what defined that series for a long time.
Those first 2 movies were so fantastic.
Fair point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Speaking of, what's it called? Hateful Eight. I read some very mixed reviews. I heard it was campy because they shot like 78 minutes worth of the entire film on one set.
Yeah, it is like mostly just one place.
Yeah.
It's one big room in a refrigerator.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because Tarantino didn't want to visually edit in cold breath, so they filmed it all in a giant refrigerator.
Well, I'm sure that wasn't very comfortable.
Let's see, what else have I seen recently? I'm drawing blanks. Pulling out my gun and it's just misfiring.
I wonder when we're going to see a new Elder Scrolls.
New Elder Scrolls?